Okay, so we are looking at finding the future value of an $450 investment invested at a rate of 6% at 5 years. So first off, 6% is 600ths. So how do I solve this problem? Well, I just multiply the principal by the rate, 600ths, by the number of years. That's going to give me my interest. So let's do that on a calculator. So I have 450 multiplied by my rate, 600ths, or 6% if you wish, multiplied by the number of years. So this is the number of amount of interest I've generated, $135 in interest. So what is my future value? My future value is the sum of my principal and my interest. So a lot of students forget to add that at the end. You can even write that at the beginning of your formula if you wish. So 135 plus 450, that's 585 would be my future value. How much was initially invested in an account that was currently worth $5,000 and was invested at a rate of 11% for 20 years? So for this question here, you have to find the original investment. So here you have the future value, the amount, which is equal to the interest not quite. It's the amount is equal to the principal plus the principal multiplied by the rate multiplied the term of the number of years, or n if you wish. So so let's just substitute and then solve for p, because we're looking at how much was initially invested. So then the amount would be 5,000. That's my amount here. And then my rate r, my p is unknown, so I don't know my p, plus my rate, which is 11% multiplied by 20p. So 5,000 would be equal to 11% times 20, 2.2 plus another p, so my coefficient would be 3.3p. Where does the 3.3 come from? This multiplication is 2.2, and then I have another p here. So how do I solve this? I will do 5,000 divided by 33/10, and that's going to give me my present value. So p would be equal to 5,000 divided by 33. So my present value, oh, I multiplied, I have to divide, so 5,000 divided by 33/10. That makes more sense. 1,500, so roughly $1,515.15. There you go. Now here again, you have to find the rate of interest of an investment that started off at 200. That's my P. T is 16 years, and this is my amount. So I have 266 equals my amount is $200. Principal plus 200 times the number of years, 16 R. So let's do that. So 266 equals 200 plus, so it's 200 times 16, 3,200R. So how do I solve this? I have to do 266 minus 200. And then, so that would give me 0 here. I would have 66 is equal to 3,200 R. So how do I solve this? I have to do 66 divided by 3,200. That's going to give me 1 R. So R That's what is the inverse operation. So R would be equal to 66 divided by 3200. Roughly 20%, so 20.625%. And final question to round off solving simple interest questions. Find the time. So it's the only thing that was left. So started off, this is the principal, rate R 20%, and then now where this is the amount. So I have 2,7,500 equals my principal, which is 3,500, plus my principal again, which was multiplied by a rate of 20% or 2/10, and my time. So let's calculate for that. 27,500, 3,500 plus 2/10 of that. Well, 2/10 is doubles of 700s t. So to find my answer, I'll have to do same idea as the previous one. I'll just do this minus that 3,500, right? Which would give me 24,000 equals 700t. So to find my answer, I would just divide by 700 on each side of the equality. So let's do that with the calculator. So 24,000 divided by, not multiplied, divided by 700 equals 34, and it's the number of years. It would be 30, so the time would be 34 years, and then 28, 29, well, let's say 3/10 of another year. So roughly 3/10 of a year, roughly 4 months. And there you go.